When the waves summoned the 4 cardinal heroes, the others arrived with weapons worthy of legends, sword, spear, and bow. I drew the shield. That was all it took for the whispers to start. A hero who couldn't attack, a burden to his allies. Naofumi Iwatani, the so-called shield hero. They laughed behind my back and to my face, certain they'd already measured my worth. Then came the betrayal, a false accusation. Overnight, every ally turned their back on me. The kingdom's trust became venom, and my name became a curse. They called me a criminal, a liar, a devil. I was left alone, forced to survive in a world that hated me. But hatred has a way of forging steel. And over time, I grew stronger, not because of them, but in spite of them. Now, the same kingdom that once spat on my name had gathered to watch judgment fall on its own. The execution square was filled to the edges, the air heavy with anticipation. On their knees before the guillotine were King Altcray Melromark and Princess Malty, bound in chains, faces pale. The crowd's murmurs echoed, eager for the sentence to be carried out. I stood with the other heroes, watching. The king, the man who had used his throne to crush me, the princess, the one who started it all, was twisting the truth to destroy me. Every false word, every insult, every time they looked down on me had led to this moment. The executioner raised his blade, and then her voice cracked through the air. Malty wasn't shouting for her father or her people. She was begging me.
No, please, I beg you, help me!
The same woman who had once framed me now begged for my mercy. I looked at her, then at the king, who had the same plea written on his face. Both of them, moments away from death, now waited for my word.
Hold on!
Whispers rose immediately. Why spare them? Why give mercy to the very people who had wronged me? Because I wasn't going to give them a quick end. I stepped forward, stopping in front of the kneeling royals, and I said,
I think the death penalty's too good for these vermin!
Instead, you'll live, and the whole kingdom will know exactly who you are. I turned first to the princess. From this day forward, you are no longer Malty Melromark. You are The word struck like a brand. Her name, once a symbol of royal grace, was now poison on the tongue. Then I faced the king. And you, from this day forward, you are The reaction was instant. The square erupted in shocked voices, mocking laughter, and jeers. They had lost their titles, their power, and now their names. Wherever they went, whatever they did, those names would follow them. I turned and walked away. The sunlight glinted off my shield as I stepped down from the scaffold. I was Naofumi Iwatani, the shield hero, the one they thought they could break, the one still standing.